Rate of interest charged would be at 8% simple interest per annum and at 10% compound interest from the 4th year onwards. Ram did not pay anything until the end of 5th year. This condition is very important. How much would he repay if he clears the entire amount only at the end of 5th year? See, if simple interest is not paid, that is the case given for us. Underlined statement says Ram did not pay anything until the end of 5th year. That means for the first 3 years, whatever is the simple interest obtained, he did not pay it. That is the case. Simple interest is not paid here. So now what we will do, initial principal is 100%. Per year simple interest is 8%. For 3 years it will be 24%. Now it is 124 after 3 years. From 4th year onwards they are calculating compound interest and they are clearing the payment after 5 years. That means for 2 years we need to calculate compound interest. Compound interest at the rate of 10% per annum for 2 years is 21%. 21% is calculated on 124. 10% is 12.4. 20%, 24.8. 1%, 1.24. Total, 26.04. If you add 26.04, it will be 150.04. Correct? If it is 100. If it is 10,000, that will be 15,004. But our principal is 15,000, which is 50% more than this number. 50%, 7,502. Total, 22,506. Is it clear? Now, second one, if simple interest is paid. If it is paid, principal is 100%. After 3 years it becomes 124%. Simple interest is already paid, so you'll have to subtract that. Again it will be 100%. For next 2 years, compound interest 21% is calculated on this number, which is 100. So finally he will clear at 121%. So this underlined statement is very important. If he did not pay anything, last 2 years compound interest should be calculated on amount after 3 years. Amount after 3 years in first case 124. So you have to calculate compound interest 21% on that number. If simple interest is paid, then principal is this much, which is again 100%. So you'll have to calculate 21% compound interest on 100. That is a change. Hope you remember. There was 120 liters of pure milk in a vessel. Some quantity of milk was taken out and replaced with 23 liters of water in such a way that the resultant ratio between the quantities of milk and water in the ratio in the mixer was 4:1 respectively. Again 23 liters of mixer was taken out and replaced with 27 liters of water. What is the respective ratio of milk and water in the resulting mixture? Okay. Initially we have only milk, 120 liters. Some quantity of milk is gone. And then they added 23 liters of water. How much milk is there? We don't know. But how many liters of water we have? Which in terms of ratio is equal to 1 part. If 1 part is equal to 23, 4 parts will be 92. Now we have 92 liters of milk. So what is the total quantity? 115. Now from this 23 liters of mixer is taken out. Mixer, milk and water are in the ratio 4:1. How many parts? 5 parts. But how many liters are we taking away? Which is not a 5 multiple. So simplification takes time because fractions are involved here. Agreed or not? and then finally 27 liters of water is added. So I don't want to consider how much milk is taken away, how much water is taken away. I don't want to go for it because simplification takes time. So finally what I would like to calculate is how much is taken away, how much is added. 23 gone, 27 came, final effect 4 added, so it becomes now the total quantity. In this 119 we have milk and water, correct? And we were asked to calculate what is the ratio. Now this ratio must be a factor of 119 or a multiple of 119. Yes? Sum of both the values, first option. Addition only, 1, 1, 2. Is 112 a factor of 119? Not even a multiple. Next option, 95. Yes or no? No. Next option, 138. Yes or no? Fourth option, 595. Is 595 factor or a multiple of 119? 5 times of 119 is 595 only. That can be your answer, hold it. Last option, 76. Is 76 a factor or a multiple? How many options are there? Only one, fourth final. Clear? See, otherwise what you need to do is 92 liters, 23 liters. 4:1 ratio. Milk will be 4/5, water will be 1/5. Of how many liters? 23 liters is taken away. Then they added 27 liters of water. You have to calculate that. Here fractions are involved, so simplification takes time. Hence we avoided this. A merchant buys 2 items, 7,500. One item he sells at a profit of 16%. The other item he sold at a loss of 15%. In the deal, the merchant makes neither any profit nor any loss. No profit, no loss. What is the difference between selling prices of both the items? Right. Now, the underlined statement, neither profit nor loss, that happens only when profit in first case is equal to loss in second case. So 16% profit, 16% of X, 14% loss, 14% of Y. Both should be equal. Then only there will be no profit, no loss. Clear? From this X by Y is equal to 7 by 8. What is sum of both the items together? 7,500. How many parts? 15. How many times is 7,500? 500 times. So cost price of the first item 3,500. Cost price of the second item 4,000 rupees. And we also know that whatever profit is made on the first item, same loss is made on second item. You got it? On first item, how much profit is made? 16% calculated on 3,500. 20% minus 4%. 20% is 700. 4% is 140. If it is subtracted, 560. So 560 profit on this item. 4060. 560 loss on this item. 3,440. These are selling prices, correct? Now we were asked to calculate difference between both the numbers. First number is how much more than 4,000. Second number is how much less than 4,000. 560. 560, 60, 620, second option. Next. In a company XYZ, the respective ratio between total number of undergraduate employees and total number of graduate employees is 13:23. The company has only 2 branches, one in Mumbai and another one in Delhi. If the total number of undergraduate employees in Mumbai branch is 351, which is 30% of the total undergraduate employees in the company. What is the total number of graduate employees in the company? How many graduate employees are there from the ratio? Graduate employees, 23 parts. Answer should be 23 multiple. But options are 4-digit numbers. Takes time. Correct? So let us calculate. We were given a number 351. Let me concentrate here because we need to answer in terms of a number. Number given in question is 351. What is 351? Undergraduate employees in Mumbai, which are 30% of undergraduates, correct? Then 1% of undergraduates are divided by 30. Total undergraduates are 100% into 100. If you calculate this, you will get some number. And what is that number? Number of undergraduates. In terms of parts, how many parts are they? Then one part is equal to divided by 13. And question is about graduates. How many graduates are there? 23. Clear? Come on. 0, 0, cancel. How many more zeros are there in numerator? Come on. 1. Do you have any 5 multiple or 2 multiple in denominators? Then your answer should have 1, 0. How many options eliminated? 3 options eliminated. Answer should end with 0. Leaving 0, numerator ends with, denominator ends with 9 into which number ends with 3? So answer should end with 70. Second option. Prem and Shyam decided to go on a trip to point Y on a particular day from point X. Prem leaves for point Y at 11 am at a speed of 72 km per hour. Shyam leaves for point Y at 11:30 same day as Prem left. At what speed should Shyam travel to catch up with Prem in 4 hours? First of all, in what direction they are moving? Same direction, because Prem leaves for point Y. That means he wanted to reach Y. Shyam leaves for point Y. Shyam also wants to reach Y. So both are moving in the same direction. But first person started at 11. Second person started at 11:30. Half an hour gap is there. First person was traveling for the first half an hour with a speed of 72 km per hour. Correct? So how many kilometers he will travel before the second person start? 36 kilometers. Now Shyam wants to catch up Prem. So that means Shyam's speed is definitely more than 72 kilometers. Then only he will catch the other person, Prem. Am I right? So extra how many kilometers Shyam need to cover? 36 kilometers. In how many hours? Then per hour it will be divided by 4 only. This much extra speed he must travel apart from Prem's speed. 72 plus 9, 81. Is it clear? 24 men can complete a project in 10 days and 15 women can complete the same project in 14 days. 8 men and 7 women start the work on the project. If after 3 days, 4 more men join and 4 women leave, in how many days will the current workforce complete the remaining project? Okay. So I would like to go with one day work concept. The only reason is, if you calculate efficiency ratio between men and women, you'll get something. But after that you have to calculate total work. To calculate total work, efficiency ratio is x is to y. That means 1 man will do x units. 24 men will do 24x. In 10 days they will do 240x. So 240 times of x. Chances are there for a 4-digit number. Your total work is going to be a 4-digit number. And when they started, 8 men started, 7 women started. Simplification may take time. So that is the reason why I don't want to use efficiency method. We'll use one day work concept. First let's calculate how much work is completed. Then we will get to know what is the remaining work. And how many days will they take to complete the remaining work? We will calculate in the second step. Is that okay? Right. 24 men can do the work in 10 days. 1 man can do it in 24 into 10. 1 day work of 1 man is 1 by 24 into 10. 15 women can do the work in 14 days. 1 woman can do it in 1 by 15, 15 into 14 days. 1 day work of 1 woman is 1 by 15 into 14. When they started working, 8 men started, 7 women started. 1 day work of 8 men is 8 by this much. 1 day work of 7 women is 7 by this much. Like that they worked for 3 days. 3 days work is into 3 into 3. This is the work they already completed. Agreed or not? 8 3 is 24, 24 cancel. 7, 2 times, 3, 5 times. 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10, 2 by 10, which is 1 by 5. 1/5 work is already completed. Remaining work is 4 by 5. Okay. To complete this 4 by 5 work, 1 day work of 1 man is 1 by 24 into 10, constant. 1 day work of 1 woman is 15 into 14. Now when they started, after 3 days, 4 more men join. Already how many are there? 8 plus 4. 1 day work of 12 men. Assume they worked for X days. Also 4 women leave. Earlier how many women were there? 4 women left. How many are there? 3 women work is this much. And assume they are working for X days. 12, 2 times, 3, 5 times. 20, 70. LCM 140. 7x plus 2x. Total 9x. 9x is equal to 9x by 140 is equal to 4 by 5. Then 9x will be equal to 560 by 5 into 9. That is x value. 5, 1, 1, 2 times. Are you following? 9, 12 times is 108. There is only one option which starts with 12. You are done. 12, 4 by 9. There are 2 garbage disposal rectangular tanks A and B with lengths 12 and 15 meters respectively in a square field. If the total area of the square field excluding the rectangular tanks is 360 meters, square meters, and the breadth of both the rectangles is 1/3 of the side of the square field, what is the area of the square field? Perimeter, sorry. What is the perimeter of the square field? Right. So now, let us take our square tank first, square field. Before that, breadth of both the rectangles is 1/3 of the side of the square. Because fraction is involved 1/3, denominator is 3, I am taking side of the square field is 3 parts. Then perimeter will be 12 parts. Answer should be 12 multiple. First option is 12 multiple. Third option is 12 multiple. Fifth option also 12 multiple. Multiple options are there, so we have to calculate. There are 2 rectangular tanks whose length is 12. Another rectangular tank length is 15. And their breadth are 1/3 of the side of the square, which is x. Are you following? The area of the square field excluding the rectangles mentioned as 360. Are you okay? Now, what is side of the square? 3 parts. Then it will be P. 3 parts. Square area 9p square. Square area will be equal to sum of areas of two rectangular tanks plus 360. Agreed? First tank area 12 parts. Second rectangular tank 15 parts. Both together 27 parts plus 360. Everywhere you have 9 multiple. 9 cancel. 3 times 40. If you take 3p to left hand side, now the actual thing what you need to do is solving the quadratic equation. Instead of that, let me take 3 parts to left hand side. P square minus 3p. Take p common. P minus 3 is equal to 40. 40 can be written as 8 into 5. Difference is 3. Difference is 3. Both conditions satisfied. P is equal to 8. And you know that you have to calculate 12 parts. 96 answer. Perimeter of the square 4a, where a is equal to 3 parts. 12 parts. 12 into 8, 96. A man takes 1 7/9 times as long to row a distance upstream as to row the same distance downstream. They're talking about long. What do you refer as long? What does refers long? Distance, far, fast, long. Far refers distance, fast, speed, long, time. How long will you take the class? How long will you take the class? Long refers time. So time in upstream is 1 7/9 times the time in downstream. Up and then down. 1 7/19, 16/9. If time in downstream is 9 parts, in upstream it will be, then speed ratio 9:16. What is the speed of the boat in still water? If it takes 3 hours to travel 38.4 kilometers downstream. Man speed to stream speed ratio. When you have upstream and downstream, how do you get man speed ratio? Sum divided by 2. Sum divided by 2, which is 25 by 2. Stream speed is not required because that is not the question about. Question is about man speed in still water. Are you okay? Right. How many kilometers covered in downstream? 38.4 in how much time? This is downstream speed. In terms of parts, how many parts is that? Then 1 part is equal to divided by 16. And we were asked to calculate man speed in still water, which is equal to 25 divided by 2. Is it okay? Right. In numerator, there is a decimal, 0.4. 38.4. There is a decimal, correct? So I'll multiply both numerator and denominator with 10. Then in denominator I'll write 20. Is it okay? 5 times 5 4 times. Is it clear? Right. You have a 5 multiple in numerator. Let me take 2 from this number. 192. 2 into 5, 10 divided by 3 into 4, 12 into 16, 192 gets cancelled. So m is equal to 10. "15 years ago, the average age of the family of 4 members was 40. If there are 4 members, average was 40. How many years back? Then present average should be 55. If 4 members continues. If there is no change in number of people, if only these 4 continues, present average should be equal to 55. Two children were born in the span of 15 years. The present average age of the family, however, remained unchanged. Earlier, how much it was? Now they are saying it is unchanged. That means average is same, which was 40. For how many people? For how many people? 6 people. Earlier, initially 4 people are there. In the span of 15 years, 2 more people joined. So there are 6 people now, whose average is 40, which was same as 15 years back. Yes. Now tell me, what is sum of 4 members age? 220. Sum of 6 members age? 240. Product only, right? What is difference here? What is the 20 called? Sum of ages of 2 children only. C1 plus C2 is equal to 20. Among the 2 children who were born in between these 15 years, the elder child is at present 8 years more than the younger one. That means difference between their age is equal to 8. How do you get elder son age? Sum divided by 2, which is 14. The other one 6. Question is, what is the respective ratio between present age of the older and the younger? 14 and 6 ratio 7:3. Clear? After getting sum of ages of both the children, you are done with the answer. What is their ages sum? 20. And when you calculate their ages ratio, it should be a factor or a multiple of 40, correct? First option 13 is a factor. 13, no. 11, no. 10, maybe. Last option 14, no. They are not factors of 20. You don't have to separately calculate each person's age. What would be the cost of the building a fence around a circular field with the area equal to 32,378.5 square meters if the price per meter for building the fence was 154. Price is 154, that's what mentioned. In place of fifth option, if there is any other number, probably we would have verified some multiplication rule or the last digit something. So answer can be in fifth option. So we have to calculate the answer for this question. 32,378.5. What is that? Area. Area of which one? Circular field. Pi r square only. Pi 22/7 r square is equal to, decimal is there. I don't like the decimal. So I'll write it as 64,000 double by 2. 757 by 2. Double chesi by 2 chesi ante. 11 2 times 11 5 times 55 97 8 times 95 8 times 7 times 2 by 7 goes to the right hand side. R square is equal to 2 here, 2 here. It is a square only, right? Let me write 2 square. We already have 7 here. If there is one more 7 taken from this number, you can write it as 7 square. Because left hand side we have R square. Let me take 7 from this number. Come on. 7, 8 times 56. 4 times 1 time. So let me write it as 7 square into 841. 841 can be again written as 29 square. Then R value is equal to 7 into 29 divided by 2. Don't calculate the value. We need to calculate cost of fencing. Fencing is done for perimeter only. Perimeter 2 pi R. 2 pi 22/7 R 7 into 29 divided by 2 into, this is the perimeter value. But we were asked to calculate cost. Per meter it is 154. You got it? 7722 cancel. Can we verify last digit verification? ఆయనే ఉంటే తెల్లచీర ఎందుకని, ఆ ఫెసిలిటీ ఉంటే అసలు ఈ సొల్యూషన్ అంతా ఎందుకు చేసి ఉండేవాళ్ళం? అసలు ఈ బాధ అంతా ఎందుకు వచ్చింది మనకి ఇప్పుడు? ఫిఫ్త్ ఆప్షన్ ఈజ్ నన్ ఆఫ్ దిస్. సో వీ కెనాట్ వెరిఫై మల్టిప్లికేషన్ రూల్ ఆర్ ద లాస్ట్ డిజిట్. వీ హ్యావ్ టు క్యాలిక్యులేట్. గట్ ఇట్? ఫ్రమ్ 22, let me write 11. 2 is there. 2 into 29, 58 into, let me write this number as 11 into 14. 11 into 14. Are you okay? 14 50 times 700. 14 8 times 112. 112 plus 700. 812. 812 into, no, 11 into 11. I want to apply 11 logic first. 121 shortcut unda direct emana 11 ki aithe undi. Last digit 2, next 2 digit sum 3, next 2 digit sum 9. Do we have 2 more digits? No. So we'll write last digit. First digit is 2, sum of next 2 digits 1 plus 2 3, next 2 digits 8 plus 1 9, 2 more digits are there, so last digit 8 into second 11. Now I am taking, again apply the same. Last digit 2, next 2 digits 5, next 2 digits 12, will write 2 1 carry, next 2 digits 17 plus 1 carry 18, will write 8 1 carry, first digit last digit 8, 8 plus 1 98,252. 98,252, fourth option. Because fifth option is none of this, we are forced to calculate the entire answer. Is it clear? The total population of 3 villages ABC together is 60,000, and the ratio between their respective population is 3:4:5. How many parts are they? Hey pillalu matladali. How many parts? 12 parts. 12 parts is equal to 60,000. Forget about 3 zeros. Forget about 3 zeros. 60 is divided into 12 parts. Each part 3 parts, 4 parts, 5 parts. You are supposed to multiply all these numbers with 3 zeros, meaning 1000. Correct? Right. Out of total population of village A, the age of 18% of villagers is equal to 61 years or more. Greater than or equal to 61 years. What percentage? If you write 18%, if you calculate percentage, is there any chance of getting decimal? Not here, somewhere else. No, 42% entakka? 42% of 15. Is there any chance of getting values in decimal? Yes or no? So I want to write one more zero. So to get actual numbers, you have to multiply these numbers with 100 only, 2 zeros. Earlier it was supposed to multiply with 1000. I am taking one more zero because if you calculate percentage on 2 digit numbers 15, 20, 25, we may get decimal. So I am taking one more zero to eliminate decimals. Is that okay? Right. What percentage are greater or equal to 61 years? 18%. That is 27 only. (150% of 18). 150% అంటే 50% యాడ్ చేయాలి. 18కి హాఫ్ యాడ్ చేస్తే 9 యాడ్ చేస్తే 27. ఓకేనా? 42% of the villagers are equal to or more than 31 years, but less than 61 years. That means between 60 and 30. 60 and 31. What percentage? 42% of 150 or 150% of 42. One and the same. Add half of 42, 21. 63. The age of the remaining villagers is less than 31. Less than 31 in the sense 32, 0. Symbol aina raskondi, nakem problem లేదు. Remaining people. So far what percentage we have? How many people we have? 90. Remaining 60 are here. Next. Out of total population of village B, total how many are there? 200. Out of 200, the age of 1/8 of the villagers is equal to 61 years or more. 1/8. 1/8 of 200. 25. The age of 2/5. 2/5 in the sense 40%. 40% villagers is less than 31 years. Be careful with the order. 40%. 80. Who are they? Less than 31 years. That comes here. 80. Order is important. The age of the remaining people, villagers, is equal to or more than 31 years but less than 61. So far we have 105. Out of 200, remaining 95 comes here. In village C, how many are there? 250. The number of villagers whose age is equal to 61 years or more, tick mark place, is 8/13th of total number of villagers from villages AB together who belongs to the same group. AB together belongs to the same group. 27, 25, 52. Among 52 we are supposed to take 8/13. 13 how many times? 4. 4 into 8. So 32 comes there. The number of villagers whose age is less than 31 years, order is important, less than 31, last group, is 300% more than those whose age is 61 or more in the same village. In the same village, the age of the people who are above 61 years, 32. Now, it is said that they are 300%. 300% is 3 times. 3 times more. 3 times more in the sense 4 times, right? 4 times of this number. 128. And the remaining villagers have the age is equal to or more than 31 years but less than 61. So far we have 160. Out of 250. Remaining 90 comes here. See, all these numbers are in hundreds. In village C, out of the total population, 32% are graduates. If the number of female graduates is 1500 less than male graduates, female graduates are what percent of total population? Okay. See, all our numbers are in hundreds, right? Here also, if you convert 1500 into hundreds, how much you are supposed to take? 15. Antena? Right. 32% are graduates. 32% of 32% of 250 or 250% of 32 or 25% of 320. How much? 80. Who are they? That means in graduates you will have both male and female. If the female graduates are 15 less than male graduates, subtract 15 from this number first. 65 is equally divided. Each gets 32.5, 32.5. Correct? 32.5, 32.5. Who are more? Male are more. So for male, let us add 15 now. So male becomes 47.5. Now the question is, female graduates are what percent of the total population? How many female graduates are there? 32.5 is what percentage of total population? 250. Are you okay? 55 times, 2 times, numerator 65 by 5, 13%, fifth option. Is it clear? What is the average population across the three villages whose age is equal to 61 years or more? 61 or more, average. Sum of these numbers divided by 3, correct? Right. Only tens places, 20, 20, 30. 70. Units place, 7 plus 5 plus 2, 14. Total, 84. Average by 3. Enter. 2800. In village A, the respective ratio between total number of male villagers and female villagers is 12 is to 15. 12 is to 13. Total how many people are there in village A? 150 is divided into 25 parts. Each part 6. 12 parts 72. 13 parts 78. All are in hundreds. If 5/7 of the total villagers whose age is equal to or more than 31 years but less than 61 years are male, 31 to 60. 31 to 60 in village A, 63. What fractional part are male? 5/7. What is 1/7? 9. 5/7, 40. So out of these 63, in this particular age group, male and female, male are 45, female will be 18. Male and female. What percent of male population in village A is equal or more than 31 years but less than 61 years? In terms of number, it is 4500. In terms of number, it is 4500. Antena? But we were asked to calculate in terms of percentage. How many male are there? Total male. Total male. And who are graduates but less than 61 years and more than 31 years? They are 45. So now the question is to identify 45 as a percentage with respect to 72 into 100. Is it clear? Both numerator and denominator are 9 multiples, so let me go for cancellation. 5 times, 8 times. What do you mean by 5 by 8? 62.5%, that's all. In village B, out of total population whose age is equal to 61 years or more, 70% are male. Village B, whose age is equal to 61 or more. Village B, equal or more than 61 years. How many people are there? 25. Here you will have male and female. What percentage are male? 70%. 10%, 2.5 into 7, 17.5. And out of total population whose age is less than 31 years. Less than 31 years. 80. Out of these people, 65% are male. 65% of 80 or 80% of 65. One and the same. Getting 80% is equal to subtracting 20%. 20% is 13. 13 subtracted 52. What is the respective ratio between number of female in the age group 61 or more, number of female whose age is less than 31? We need female value. Female in first case 7.5. Next case 28. Yes. So 7.5, can I write it as 15 by 2? Denominator 28. No more cancellations. 15 by 56. 15 by 56, third option. Is it clear? By what percent of the population of village C whose age is less than 61 years? is approximately more than population of village B in the same group. Village C less than 61 years. Village C less than 61 years in the sense we have to consider both, right? How much is that? 218. Approximately more than population of village B in the same group. Village B same group 95 plus 80. With respect to 175, 218 is definitely more, correct? How much more? 43 more. How much more? From percentage into 100. Right. What is 10%? 20%. Numerator is more than 35. What is 30% approximate? 52. And numerator is less than that. So answer is more than 20 but less than 30. Go to options. How many are there? How many are there? How can it be 29? 20% enta? Denominator 20% enta? 35. 30% enta? Point something. 43 is close to 45 or is it close to 52 or both? Both. Sorry, okay. How much is this number? 52, which is 30%, right? Is it close to 52? Yes or no? Can the answer be close to 30? Fourth option eliminated. 25 final. నా పాయింట్ ఏంటంటే ఇక్కడున్న 43 అనేది 35కి 52కి మిడిల్లో ఉంది. అంటే ఆన్సర్ 20కి 30కి మిడిల్లో ఉండాలి, కానీ 20కి దగ్గరగా ఉండకూడదు, 30కి దగ్గరగా కూడా ఉండకూడదు. అది నేను చెప్పాలనుకున్న పాయింట్. అర్థమైందా? Annual salary of an employee in 6 different departments of company X in lakhs of rupees. Finance, HR, marketing, production, procurement, and then we have 6 years data. All the numbers are in lakhs. What is the respective ratio between sum of annual salary of an employee who worked in finance department and an employee who worked in HR department in the year 2030? 2030. Finance and HR. Finance and HR. 7.8. Respective ratio between this number and sum of annual salary of an employee who worked in marketing and production in the year 2029. Marketing and production. 6.2. 6.2. So we can rewrite it as 78 by 62. Cancellation with 2, 39, 31. Fourth option. What is the percentage increase in the annual salary of an employee who worked in finance department from 2026 to 2031? Forget about decimals and look at it as 3-digit number. 296, 424. This is how much less than 300? 4. This is how much more than 300? 124. Plus 4? 128. This is the difference. From 296. Percentage into 100. Is it okay? Right. చాలా దగ్గరగా ఉన్నాయిగా. ఫైన్. Everywhere denominator is 37. So in order to have 37 here, you should go cancellation with 8 only. 8 ena? If you go for cancellation with 8, then only you will get 37. 8 ones and then 16. So our denominator is 37, options denominator is 37, matched. But 5 options are there. Numerator, our numerator ends with 0. Our numerator ends with 0. Let us identify that. 6 into 7, 2 plus 9, eliminate. 7 into 2, 4 plus 9, eliminate. 7 into 5, plus 9, eliminate. 7 into 3, plus 9, can be your answer, hold it. 4 into 7, 8, plus 9, eliminate. Fourth option answer. ఏంటి సప్పుడు చేయట్లే అసలు ఎవ్వరు. If in the year 2027 there are 20 employees in HR department, 24 employees in procurement, 30 employees in marketing department, what is the total expenditure of the company X in the annual salary of employees for these 3 departments together? So given values are for annual salaries only, right? Okay, you don't have to go for any conversion. 2027, HR 20, procurement, and then marketing. 2027, first is HR, 2.82. Next is procurement, 2. Last one is marketing, 2.6. And we have to add all the values. Antena? Here, I'll forget about 0 and shift this decimal after 8. Is that okay? Then it becomes 2 times of 28.2. Okay now? 28 double 56. Point 4. ఆన్సర్ అయిపోయింది అనుకుంటా. ఆన్సర్ అయిపోయింది అనుకుంటా కదా. ఆర్ యూ గోయింగ్ టు గెట్ ఎనీ డెసిమల్ ఇయర్? This 0 and this decimal gets cancelled. So when you calculate this number also, will you get integer or a decimal? So there is only one decimal for us. And what is that ending with? So answer should end with 0.4. When you go to options, there is only one. Yes. If the same question comes in exam, I don't read it. I will skip. ఏంటి మీరు కూడా ఏదైనా చేసేది? స్కిప్ చేశారా? ఏం నవ్వుతున్నారు? ఇంతకు ముందు కూడా స్కిప్ చేశారా? If in the year 2032, the annual salary of an employee who worked in marketing department is 28% more than annual salary of an employee who worked in the same department in the year 2031. 28% more than it will be 128%. Which department? Marketing. 2031 marketing department 4. అసలు ఇదైతే చచ్చినా చేయను, లాస్ట్లో ఉన్నా కానీ చేయనిది. ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పుడు దాకా సైజే చూసా, క్వశ్చన్ సైజు. ఇప్పుడు ఆప్షన్లు కూడా చూసా. అంత నీచ నికృష్టమైనటువంటి నంబర్లు మనకి ఎక్కడా కనపడు. నవ్వుతారేంటండి? 6 డిజిట్స్ ఉన్నాయి, అందులో లాస్ట్ డిజిట్ ఒక్కటే కామన్గా ఉంది, మిగిలినన్ని దరిద్రమైన నంబర్లే. టైం ఎక్కువ పట్టిద్ది. ఇదిగో ఇట్లాంటివి వస్తూ ఉంటాయి, ఇదొకటి ఇదొకటి ఇంకోటి ఎన్నో 3, 4 ఇచ్చుంటాడు, వాటన్నిటిని యాడ్ చేయమని అడుగుతాడు. క్వశ్చన్ అయితే అదే. అబ్బా మీరు మీ అనుమానపు చూపులు చచ్చిపోతున్నాం. అబ్బా చెయ్యమంటారా? ఎవరు అన్నది ఇక్కడ చెయ్యక్క? ఎవరు అన్నారా చేయమని? నువ్వేనా అన్నది చేయమన్నావా వదిలేయమన్నావా? శత్రువులు ఎక్కడో ఉండరు, చుట్టుపక్కల మన చుట్టూనే తిరుగుతూ ఉంటారు, ఫస్ట్ బెంచ్లోనే కూర్చుంటారు. టైం ఎక్కువ పడుతుంది అంతే తప్ప నాకు రాదు అని కాదు. లాస్ట్లో చూద్దాం, ఓకేనా? What is the average annual salary of an employee who worked in production department for all the given years together? Production, all the given years together, right? So, what I'll do is, everywhere I see 2. Everywhere 2 is common, correct? Whatever is the extra, let me take that number. Okay now? And I will look at these numbers as a 3-digit number. Forget about decimal. Look at it as 3-digit number. Okay now? How much more? 48. Next, 55. 78. 100 more. 142 more. Okay? 100, 100. 40, 40. 80, 70. 150, 50. 200, 200. 400. 8 plus 2. 5 plus 8. Total 23. 423 adjusted among 6. 7, 0.5. Already we have 200, right? That means 270.5. Go to options. Fourth option. Approximations. 5 into 296 divided by 25%. We'll write it as 1 by 4. Denominator and denominator comes to numerator. Divided by 66. 2 times 33. 33 9 times. 270 plus 27, 297. But there we have 296. Approximate. 5 into 2, 10. Into 9, 90. 800 under root of 789. 28 square, 784. Divided by 7 minus 2900. 7 4 times. 3200 minus 2900. 300. బా అవి చేసి వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఇవి చేస్తుంటే ఎంత ఆనందంగా ఉందో. 5 cube to the power of 1 by 3. 5 into 20 square into 10 power 4. 10,000 divided by 50 square. 50 into 50 into 5 cube. 125. Yes? 125. 80 times. Are you fine? 2 zeros cancel. 5 cancel. 5 16 times. 2 square, 2 power 4, 2 power 6. Under root of 198. 14 minus something divided by x is equal to 11. Take this number to right hand side number to left hand side. Is that okay? Then it will be 14 minus 11 is equal to 165 minus 90 divided by x. Numerator. Right hand side numerator 75. X comes to left hand side. 3 goes to the other side. 25. Instead of 164 and 89. I know that they are 0.25, 0.27. I am taking upper limit, next number, 165 and then 90. Even if you consider 164 minus 89, the difference is same. But instead of this, if you consider like this, it will be simple. రెండిటిని 1 పెంచాం అంతే. 52%. 52 into 1%. What is approximate? 6,500. 1%? 65 divided by 25% of 400. 25 into 1%. 4. 4, 13 times, 5, 5 times, 13 times, 169 by 5 divided by 10 into 2, divided by 10, 16.9, 17, approximate, double, 34. You'll actually get 33.8. Total number of associates 800. Distribution of total number of associates in 6 universities, and these are male associates. When the total is 800, male are 300, female are 500. Let us not maintain any table, let us do it. What is the difference between total number of male associates in universities AD together, male associates in C and E together? When you look at male data, all the values are in integers, and those percentages are calculated on which number? 1% value. All are integers only. Every number is going to be 3 multiple. Sum or difference are also going to be 3 multiple. కర్మగాలి 3 ఆప్షన్లు ఉన్నాయి, చేయాల్సిందే. AD together, A and D 33, C and E 36, percentage difference 3%, 1% is 3, 9 answer. Universities BE together have what percent female employees associates? Female percentage, B and E. Suppose in B and E together, if I know that 60% are male, answer is 40%. So if you can identify male percentage, subtract it from the total 100, you'll get female percentage. Agreed or not? Which universities? B and E 28% calculated on 300. B and E 27% calculated on 8. 4 7 times, 4 2 times, this is 20. Vastuna 3. That means 7 by 18 fractional part of them are male. Then female are reverse only. 11 by 18 into 100. Into 100 కదా పర్సెంటేజ్ చేయాలంటే, అర్థమైందా? 18 6 times 100. అయిపోయింది ఆన్సర్. అవలా all are starting with 6 only. If 108 is over, how much is left? 20, 18, 1 time. అయిపోయింది ఆన్సర్, అయిపోయింది. 61, fifth option. Into 100, these are male, then these are female. What is the average number of male associates from universities A, C, D, F? Question is about male, correct? In male, what is 1%? So every number is 3 multiple, and we were asked to calculate average for how many? So what comes in denominator? But numerator is 3 multiple, denominator is 4. Can you eliminate 3 multiple from numerator? Answer must be 3 multiple. Go to options. Can it be first, second, third, fourth, fifth? Fourth option answer. Out of total female associates in all the universities together, how many are there? 500. Total female kada, 49% are research associates. And out of total male associates in the all universities together, 300. 45% are research associates. What is the respective ratio between number of male research associates in all the universities and number of female research associates in all the universities together? Male what percent? 45. Female what percent? 49. Male are calculated on 300. Female are calculated on 5. 5, 27, 49. Total number of associates in universities F and B together are what percent more than number of associates in university D? Percentage comparison, correct? F and B. F and B. 34 is what percent with respect to D? 20. Percentage into 100. 20. 5 times 170. More అన్నారు కదా, ఆన్సర్ ఏంటి? If it is 170%, it is 70% more. Did a sufficiency? What is C share out of annual profit earned by ABC? C share కావాలి. A invested 2/5 of the total investment made by ABC. Total annual profit earned by ABC together is 6,660. Using this, we can calculate A's share and BC together share. Because out of total 5 parts, A itself is investing 2 parts, B and C together will invest 3 parts. అర్థమైందా? So we can calculate A share and sum of shares of B and C. But question is about, can we get answer by using only one? No. Amount invested by B was 3/8 of amount invested by A. All of them invested money for equal period of time. From the second statement, we can calculate profit sharing ratio between B and A plus C. We cannot even calculate how much is profit of B because total profit is not there. First statement లో ఇది ఏంటది? టోటల్ ప్రాఫిట్. కాబట్టి అక్కడ ఏ ప్రాఫిట్ ఎంతో చెప్పొచ్చు, బీసీ ప్రాఫిట్ ఎంతో చెప్పొచ్చు. కానీ సెకండ్ స్టేట్మెంట్లో టోటల్ ప్రాఫిట్ ఎంతో చెప్పలేదు. టోటల్ ప్రాఫిట్ ఈస్ నాట్ మెన్షన్డ్ హియర్. సో వీ కెన్ క్యాలిక్యులేట్ ఓన్లీ ద ప్రాఫిట్ షేరింగ్ రేషియో బిట్వీన్ బి అలోన్ అండ్ ఏసీ టుగెదర్. ఆల్ టుగెదర్ 8. సారీ, దిస్ ఈస్ అమౌంట్ ఇన్వెస్టెడ్ బై ఏ. We can calculate only profit sharing ratio between A and B. If A gets 8 parts, B gets 3 parts. That's all. How much is C? We don't know. We can calculate only AB share. That too ratio, not in terms of a number. Yes? 2 alone is definitely not sufficient. Can we get an answer by using both first and second? From the first statement, we will get to know that A is getting 2 parts. B and C both together get 3 parts. That is 50% more, right? Come on. Here, if A is getting 8, B and C together should get 12. Then only 8:12 will be 2:3. If BC together are equal to 12 and B is 9, B is 3, C will get 9. Total profit in terms of parts, 20 parts, is equal to 6,660. One part can be done, A or B or C, whoever share we want, we can calculate. So answer, both are required. There is a path of 3 meters wide all around outside the rectangular garden. What is the cost of graveling the path at? 4.2 per square meter. Outside the rectangle we have a path and we need to calculate cost of graveling this. Antena? Difference between numerical values of square of length and breadth of the rectangle is 8:7. L square minus B square is equal to 87. From this, can we calculate how much is length and how much is breadth? Yes or no? No. Multiple combinations will come. There is only one equation, but 2 variables are there. One alone is not sufficient. The length of the rectangle is 3 meters more than the breadth. Length is 3 more than the breadth. Using only second statement, can you answer the question? No. If you use both, yes. L square minus B square can be written as L plus B into L minus B. We already have L minus B. Then with that we can calculate L plus B is how much? When you have sum and difference, we can calculate length and breadth. So answer, both are required and price is also mentioned here. There are 400 students in a school, each of them like either one or more of the following subjects: history, geography, physics. How many students like only history? 3 subjects are there: history, geography, physics. Question is about how many like only history. This particular part we need question mark place. 73% of the students like physics, entire physics 73. 55% like geography, this is 55. 21% of the students like only geography and physics. Only geography and physics 21. Using this, can we answer it? You know the total is 100%, correct? Come on. Entire geography is 55. If you know what is only physics and history, tick mark places. 100 minus total geography, sum of tick mark places can be subtracted from 100%, we will get history only value. Yes? So to identify question mark places, do we have any other data? No. So one alone is definitely not sufficient. 55% of the students like geography. Total geography 55, shaded area. 10% of the students like only physics and history. 10% only physics and history. 27% of the students like only physics. 27. Shaded value, shaded region, and 10 plus 27. If these 3 are subtracted from total, will we get only history or not? So answer, only 2 is sufficient. What is the distance between points A and B? Respective ratio of the speed of the boat in still water and speed of the water current is 4:1. M is to S is equal to 4:1, 4 parts and then 1 part. Is this sufficient? No. The total time taken by the boat to travel from A to B and come back to the starting point is 8 hours. Is only second statement is sufficient? No. If you use both, distance covered D, onward direction, return direction D, total time 8. One direction is up, other direction is down. Upstream speed, upstream 3 parts, downstream 5 parts. Denominator are 5 parts and 3 parts. How many equations do we have? 1. How many variables are there? 2. So can we answer D value? No. Answer, both are not required. What was the percentage of the discount given on market price of the table? 18% profit was earned by selling the table for 11,328. If there was no discount, percentage of profit would have been 25%. Finally, what is your question? Is it about discount or discount percentage? When you want discount percentage, you need to know what is market price, what is selling price. If you know both, you are done, correct? Now, if there is no discount offered, meaning we are selling it at market price, there is a profit of when there is no discount offered, what is the profit percentage? Then market price is equal to 120% of which price? Of cost price. Now, by selling the item, how much profit are you getting? Then selling price is equal to 118% of which price? Both market price and selling prices are represented with respect to same cost price only. We know discount. We can calculate discount percentage also. Yes or no? This information is not required. For how many rupees he is selling doesn't matter for us. Ardhamainda? It may be any stupid number. Or if that information is not there also, answer can be done by using only one alone. Cost price of the table is 9,600. Is this really required for us? No. Answer